While Kim Kardashian and Rihanna are self-made billionaires, all of the women on this list inherited their fortunes through their families or marriages. Julia Koch, for example, received her riches from her husband's family and used her authority to fund the Met Gala and create a school for Baron Trump. Women like Kim Kardashian and Rihanna may be self-made billionaires, but the majority of the world's richest women who inherited their wealth or got it as a part of a divorce settlement are actually worth at least 10 times more than them. Whether born into a royal family or married billionaires, even the world's richest woman has a net worth of a third of Elon Musk's $218 billion fortune. However, one woman's fortune is large enough to at least equal the wealth of Meta's founder, Mark Zuckerberg, who is worth $71 billion. Do you know who is the richest woman in the world? Now let me tell you. Number 1. Jacqueline Mars. Jacqueline Mars' grandfather founded Mars Incorporated in 1911 and the candy and pet food company behind M&M and Pedigree dog food. Meg's granddaughter, a multi-billionaire who worked for the company for nearly 20 years between 1982 and 2001, and is now worth more than $32 billion at the age of 82. She owns a horse farm in Virginia, with animals ridden by Olympic medalists, in addition to being on the company's board. Number 2. MacKenzie Scott. The ex-wife of Amazon founder Jeff Bezos has donated more than $12.5 billion to more than 1,253 organizations in the 2 years since her divorce from the world's former richest man in 2019. MacKenzie Scott donated more than Jeff Bezos, the world's second richest person. She is still one of the world's wealthiest women, with a net worth of $43.6 billion. In a divorce settlement, Scott received $38 billion from her and Bezos' $137 billion fortune. She also got a fourth of Amazon's stake in the division, but committed to contributing a large portion of her considerable income to charitable causes. Her most recent gift was a stunning $122 million to the American charity Big Brothers Big Sisters for youth mentoring. Number 3. Alice Walton owns $59.2 billion in 2020. The 72-year-old daughter of Walmart founder Sam Walton was the world's richest woman. She and her brothers each own 50% of the company. Walton has been one of the world's wealthiest women for almost a decade, and her passion for art is well known. She is presently the president of the Walton Family Foundation's Crystal Bridges Museum of American Art. Just 2 months ago, the Walton family lost an astonishing $19 billion in mid-May 2022 when the company's stock price dropped following the release of quarterly data. Staff issues with COVID-19, stock issues, and fuel prices all caused the reduction. Number 4. Julia Koch. 60 years of Julia Koch and her 3 children own 42% of Koch Industries, which her late husband, David Koch, created. Koch was a philanthropist and conservative political supporter who retired from his $100 billion corporation in 2018 and died in 2019 with an estimated net worth of $50.5 billion. The present second-largest private firm in the United States is owned by his older brother Charles and another 42% of shareholders. Bill Koch, Koch's younger brother, sold his stake in the company in 1983 and went on to build the Oxbridge Academy, a high school in Florida that Baron Trump attended. In 2019, he was reported to be worth $1.8 billion, but his daughter-in-law Julia was named the Koch family's richest member, with a net worth of more than $63 billion. This New York socialite was frequently seen in exclusive circles and made her debut as chair of the 1997 Met Gala, which was funded by her husband's organization. Number 5. Francois Bettencourt Meyers owns $74.8 billion. Bettencourt Meyers' mother Lillian was the richest lady in the world, until Bettencourt Meyers made the Forbes list of the world's finest billionaires in 2018. Francois Bettencourt Meyers, the granddaughter of the founder of the French beauty firm L'Oréal, has led the list of the world's richest women since her mother's death. Bettencourt Meyers, age 68, has been a member of L'Oréal's board of directors since 1997, and she and her family hold 33% of the company. She is also a writer, having written about Greek gods and the Bible. In 2019, the Myers family and the brand collaborated to give $226 million aid in the repair of the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris, following a tragic fire.